I don't know what the circumstances of being out there were.
He said David's always wanted him to have a poetry reading of Sam McGee. So maybe you could send him a copy of the Sam McGee stuff. Of course, we would need your written permission.
And there sat Sam, looking cool and calm, in the heart of the furnace roar. And he wore a smile, you could see a mile. And he said, please, close that door.
I love that.
It's warm in here, but I greatly fear you'll let in the cold and the storm. Since I left Plumtree down in Tennessee, it's the first time I've been warm. Incidentally,
I love that.
when I got to Rolla, there was no doctor there. Can you imagine that? A town, 12,000 people, there was no doctor. Edgar Casey. They said, we follow Edgar. Have you heard of Edgar Casey?
A doctor?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We follow what he says to do.
Which is nothing, probably.
Yeah.
So they'd call him to ask him for instructions?
Yes.
He'd diagnose over the phone?
Yeah. I don't know that we had telephones in those days.
Now, were you in an area where there was a lot of height that you had to adjust to?
Height?
Altitude?
Altitude?
No.
No.
Not that I know of.
Yeah. How did you do out there? How'd you fare? Okay? Were you all right?
I didn't work. You know, I didn't work at the school work. And I never did in school. And I cry myself to sleep when I think of that. Just unbelievable. Because I had a lot of schoolmates who did work at it, and they loved it.
Well, you never learned to study from your previous school experience.
Yeah.
So it must have been hard for you.
It was. Mrs. Kelly was another teacher I had. And what about Mrs. Kelly? She was my third grade teacher.
Is she the one that was mean to you?
No. I don't remember the one who was mean to me.
You said she was discouraging. She gave you an F.
Yeah. I remember what I said, but I don't remember. I don't know. Then there was Miss Sylvester. Miss Sylvester was just graduated from Wellesley with a master's degree in language. And she liked one of the students. I don't remember his name, but he was a very bright guy. And she called on him one time, and when she went around the room and called on different people, he usually had the answer. This time he didn't have the answer. So she said to him, stand up when you talk to me. And he said, I can't. She didn't know what he was talking about.
He peed his pants?
No, he had an erection.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And we all laughed. She didn't know what we were laughing about. She finally said to him, go to the principal's office, which he did.
Oh,
and fortunately, there was a male principal and a female assistant principal. So they finally got a hold of her and explained it to her.